Alright, looks like we are here ready for the excitement of Match E. So, to begin off Match E, we have Battle of the Dunes, the most exciting and bestest of maps. Everyone likes it. I think it's fine, personally, for 2v2s. As there were definitely a couple of teams that made short range work and charging tactics work on Battle of the Dunes for 2v2s. But by the looks of the ship types here, it might be a very exciting and long match here on Dunes. The more traditional style of Dunes, as everyone comes to know. We begin with the 4-minute stare down, both teams never yielding their will, watching closely the movements of the other side, their thoughts and actions. Minutes remaining. The stalemate continues. Neither side wanting to let the other hand get the upper hand. This fight engaged continues onward. It is a battle of twos. Neither side has an early advantage over the other. Both remain in stale position, unable to get an edge on the opponent. That was the sound of matches starting. Let's see what happens here yet. Alright, to begin us off we have Red Team, the Memory. A goldfish piloted by Eggtrail of the Overwatch clan. It is a continued Hwacha fish with side carronades. And on a sandwich we have, piloted by Finks of the Rider clan. It is a Hades top, Dementio style basically. Mobula, carronade on lower left, right side with balloon focus, Artemis. And then on slot 3 we have the Armageddon's Edge, piloted by Chivi of the Brotherhood. It is a Merc Mobula with Artemis on the top wings and a Carronade Flamer lower deck. And then on 4 we have the Impenetrable, a Galleon piloted by Byron Cavendish of Clan the Brotherhood. It is a right side double Hwacha, left side Merc Lumberjack Minotaur, and a flare gun. Memory already on top of the Impenetrable, however, that was fast. Trying to assault, but the Minotaur catching the upper hand on the Memory, spinning him out of the way. Trying to land lumberjack shots, but their long range just isn't going to turn out very well. Meanwhile, over on the other side, a Sandwich is working over the Armageddon's Edge. Having height advantage against Armageddon's Edge is Artemis and Mercury's. Armageddon's Edge is just not having a good day. Hades and Artemis raining down with their high downward arcs. Armageddon's Edge is trying to get under. May or may not work. Armageddon's Sandwich is, however, closing distance. He might be swapping over to Flamethrower Carronade soon. Yep, there it goes. Carronades and Flamethrower going out with that third Artemis, giving them a continued advantage of 3 guns. Armageddon's Edge goes down to relentless assault of the 3 weaponry. Meanwhile, on the other side, we have the Memory and the Impenetrable. Memory getting the upper hand by disabling the Impenetrable with continued Quacha and Carronade's barrages. Goldfish having a pretty easy advantage against a single galleon alone by himself. Sandwich moving in, engaging long range on the Impenetrable to help his ally as he gets close, engaging aggressively. Impenetrable is most likely not going to survive, even if Armageddon's Edge were to try to move in. See, close range is working. Look at that. Maybe I'm just rush down the enemy blue team before they even had a chance to set up. Impenetrable unable to fight back, and it is pretty much just trying to hold on for life, but I don't think it'll last. Armageddon's Edge won't really stop a Sandwich. Most of the watch shots missing though, probably from a lot of repeated turns there, but it didn't matter. The galleon got finished off. And now they're going to turn around and start moving in on us, Armageddon's Edge, maybe? Ah, looks like they're backing out and disengaging. Yep, looks like they're disengaging. Memory is also turning around and pursuing the Sandwich. Looks like they're going under the door storms towards the ribs. Armageddon's Edge. Looks like he's moving forward, trying to chase after them. Oh, intense trash talking from the teams now. Red team continuously retreating from blue team. If they really wanted a timeout victory, they could probably easily achieve it against an enemy galleon. Galleon is not very well known for its ability to chase down ships. But I do not believe that that would be what happens. Blue team having to rush in now, be aggressive due to their current losing state. However, the close range quarters of the ribs will heavily favor the Memory and the Sandwich, both being close range. Or both being ships with good close range capabilities, whereas Impenetrable is a bit nerfed in that respect. And Armageddon's Edge typically being less able to get 3 guns on target. Or effectively. Alright, moving in. Armageddon's Edge getting fired upon with the Sandwich. Memory moving after the Impenetrable, who's moving around for a flank. Impenetrable going to be stuck on his own against the Goldfish again. It does not look like it'll turn out well. Impenetrable already getting disabled. Soon having his balloon popped as well. Memory in good position, good condition. Armageddon's Edge, however, is trying to move over the ribs, going after the Memory. Sandwich trying to position himself behind it. It's a matter of if Sandwich will get behind Armageddon's Edge, and he will. He will, and they're ignoring the Mobula now. The Mobula being able to bear its full front of its firepower without even having to try to repair. Armageddon's Edge is not in a good position. And Impenetrable isn't really opt to help against... Oh, watch a fish moving in on Armageddon's Edge, actually. Looks like they're trying to focus him down for a fast kill. Impenetrable's right side pointing at a Mobula. It probably won't do too much, not against a Mobula. No, Mobula just kind of shrugs off Watcha. Nope. Memory moving in on the Impenetrable to completely disable it, take out its engines and guns, and starts hammering the balloon. Armageddon's Edge, not in any condition to fight anything at this point. It is getting just flamed, carinated, and Artemis. Memory, yep. Mobula went down. Memory just continuing to disable the Impenetrable, keeping him helpless. Impenetrable, stuck between a rock and a fish in a hard place. This will no doubt turn into a 4-0 pretty soon here. Impenetrable, unable to fight back against both a Watcha fish and a Mobula. Just all 5 of these guns going out. And that'll finish it for the Galleon. 4-0 in favor of Stormwatch. Armageddon's Edge spawning in on the far east. Beginning to fire upon red team, though the range is pretty far. I doubt Artemis will be reaching anytime soon. Now without Lesmog rounds. Oh, they do have Lesmog rounds though. Huh. Looks like they're prepared for an ultra long range engagement. But that's not what we've seen so far. Everything's just been close quarters. Red team continuing to hold down their rib fort. A Sandwich fighting Armageddon's Edge, taking shots from the Mercs and Artemis. Sandwich retaliating with Artemis and Hades of his own. Well, no Hades. But a couple Artemis shots here and there, firing upon the Armageddon's Edge. Sandwich lost an engine, however, the main engine from that Merc shot, no doubt. That typically happens. I do not know why. Sandwich and Armageddon's Edge engaging again, another duel of Mobulas. Armageddon's Edge moving in close to a Sandwich, but a Sandwich is backing off. Sandwich goes down to Merc double Artemis. Memory now left by himself. He is standing in ribs, moving backwards actually. Looks like he's trying to avoid the Impenetrable here. Memory wisely using Kerosene. Minotaur not really affecting him too much. Lumberjacks, however, different story. His balloon's been popped, but I won't really stop him from getting away. And they don't have any really hull-killing firepower with the Minotaur, fortunately. Yep. Memory actually, the lower balloon, the descent from the balloon, causing him to bounce into the ribs, but he is hiding behind that pole right now. Yep. He's actually getting ready to move forward as the Sandwich spawned in and is now charging down Armageddon's Edge with his Hades and Artemises. Impenetrable, trying to keep watch on the Memory, not really watching it at all. Memory just moving up above the poles, and now he's moving straight for Impenetrable. Not really caring about the Merc and the Lumberjack by themselves at all. Oh, they took out that front gun though, that's gonna be a problem. But Memory is in close to his left side now, and the Impenetrable doesn't really have a whole lot he can do about that. aside from turning onto a sandwich. Once the watcher goes out, yeah, Impenetrable's disabled now at this point. And the sandwich moving in close on the Armageddon's edge where he has the huge advantage. Using his close range guns now. It's likely we'll see flamers moving in here shortly. Nope, Gunner's staying on the Hades actually. Yep, just raining down fire on Armageddon's edge. Armageddon's edge trying to move forward, move away, not happening. Both ships are the same class, so they're the same speed.